Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be doing a breakdown on natural hair. This breakdown makes installing your wigs very easy, and if you are able to do this breakdown, you can buy a wig from Sadityken Wigs, which comes fully customized, and after you do the breakdown, all you have to do is throw your wig on like I just did. Now for this tutorial, you're going to need a comb, gel, some pins, and optional is rubber bands, but I do highly recommend the pins as they help to hold the hair out the way while you are braiding your hair. So I like to start by sectioning my hair into two sections, and to do so I make a middle part going down the entire part of my head. And the reason I do this is just to make my hair more manageable. As you guys can see, my hair is thick, so it just makes it a lot more easier if I work in sections. Of course, this part does not have to be straight because this is just for a braid down. You're not actually wearing this as a style, but just make sure that you section your hair into two places, and this is where the rubber bands come in. I just use it to hold my hair into place. So now we're going to start by actually going on the cornrow, and I try to move the camera up and get good angles of me doing this just so you guys can really understand. But I do have multiple videos in this one video basically showing you all how I cornrow my hair, just so that there are different camera angles and different ways for you to see it. So of course you have to start out by sectioning your hair and combing it. I don't really have a specific size for my section. I would think it depends on the thickness of your hair. So I take pretty small sections so that my cornrows can be flat. Now this is very optional, but I like to put a little gel at the beginning of my cornrow just so I can make sure I sleek back all the hair. But if you are really good at gripping hair, you can also avoid doing that by just gripping it tighter in the front. Now, how to start doing the cornrows, you're going to take a section in the front of your hair and section that into three pieces as you guys saw me doing, and you can of course go and rewind it if you need to. When you take those three sections, you're just going to take it in a plaiting motion, and in order to turn it into a cornrow as you're plaiting it, you want to grab another section of hair that is not currently in your hand, so basically that's in the pathway of your section, and then just continue the plaiting motion. I feel like that may have been a little confusing, but basically you're just plaiting your hair, and as you go back you are grabbing more hair. It is very simple to cornrow your hair. So just make sure that you're doing that, and I do have more videos in here showing you all how to do it. I never really understand people say they can't cornrow hair, because all you are doing is plaiting your hair, and as you're plaiting it, you're going to grab some more hair from underneath to continue the plait, if that makes sense, and so that it's sticking to your head rather than a regular plait which is like hanging down. So we're going to do it one more time together. We're going to section the hair into three pieces, starting out in the front, and you take a small section in the front just so that's easier to grip. As you guys can see, I'm starting the motion of doing a plait, and then I'm just going to start grabbing some hair from behind, and every time I grab the hair I do the plaiting motion again, grab another piece of hair, do the plaiting motion again, and grab another piece of hair. It is very simple, and this is an easy way to learn how to do your own breakdown for your wig install so that you can move into doing your own wigs. I know we all have our complaints about how stylists are nowadays with donor deposits, not washing hair, or whatever else. So if you want to stop complaining, learn to do it yourself. It is a very simple, it is time consuming of course in the beginning, but once you get better at things and you practice makes perfect, honestly. And like I said, be sure to shop with Sadityken Wigs for your customized wigs so that you can follow my tutorial to do your own breakdown. And then from there you shop and you get a customized wig. All you have to do is throw your wig on. But yeah, back to the tutorial. As you guys can see, and I feel like this is a very good angle, all I'm doing is grabbing some hair and then continuing the plaiting motion down my head. It is very simple. And this is after I had half of my hair done. I just wanted to come back and basically record myself doing the same thing on the other half of my head, just in case the camera angle would have been better from the other side. But yeah, that is all it is to this tutorial. So I'm just going to let you all continue to watch for the rest of the video, and honestly just be quiet because there's nothing else more for me to say. If you do have any questions about how to do this tutorial or anything that you're having trouble with, make sure that you leave a comment down below. I always reply to all my comments. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment so I can keep pushing out more content. Thank you guys so much for helping me grow my channel, and I will see you guys in my video on Wednesday, which will be a story time upload.
Right, 'cause we had trust, now it's drowning in our lives. I know we're broken up, you know the feelings deep inside. So what's you, what we've been through, I miss you. And you slumber, I wish I could call you up, miss how you put your love on me. Why you got my number, wish I could feel you.
And this is the end result from braiding my hair down. As you guys can see, I have a nice flat braid down to put my wigs on. I know with some people, when they do their braid down, they don't like to do a lot of small cornrows because they feel like it's just a braid down for a wig. Why can't you just do like big 4 ones? But I like to do mine small because they will last a lot longer. So I can normally keep this braid down in for a month, and you can really stretch it out even further than that, depending on what your wash schedule is and what your hair schedule is. But I like to do my cornrows smaller than those just 4 big ones, because for one, it just looks too messy to me. But not only that, if you just do 4 messy cornrows, they're not gonna last long, so you're gonna have to do another braid down again. So it just makes more sense to do the more work up front and get it out the way. The last thing I want to say is make sure that you are moisturizing your scalp with whatever oil or whatever moisturizer you use for your hair after you are doing your braid down. This will lead to less itching when you put your wig on, and not only that, but of course you want to keep your hair moisturized even when it's braided, because that leads to less breakage, and especially when you're having your wash day and you are combing through your hair. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want more hair tutorials, leave a comment down below as to what hair tutorials I should do. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.
She like the way that I dance.